Hi guys, so this is my analysis for AVAX. I'm going to do a top-down analysis on AVAX and see what we might be looking out on AVAX. This is a monthly time frame on my top analysis, so I'm going to go down to a smaller time frame just to see what we are looking at currently. Let me draw a trend line right at this level right here, so to give us what we are looking at right here. Let's go to the daily time frame, so that will give us more of an insight on what to look out for and check for based on our current action. So let's see right here, I can draw a trend line here as well, showing that we are currently on a down move. We can see right here. Let me zoom in a little bit more around this area, that we're currently on a down move around that space. So I can draw a fib around this level right here. So let's see. So I draw a fib from my point A to point B, which is around this area right here, point A to point B, giving us point C, rejecting off of my 78.6% fib level. So my next target around this area will be my 27% fib level around that area, so around 11, yep, around that area. So based on this current price action, right, let's go to a smaller time frame just to see what we are expecting more. And so right at this level right here, you can see that we've been on an impulsive move. We've seen an impulse, correction, an impulse, correction, an impulse, correction, an impulse. Then the correction, we might see something like this to at least manage 27 before we push to the upside. That's my first thought and scenario on AVAX. We just let me draw a trend line right at this level too, just to give us a little bit of more of an insight around this level. So let's see, let's go to a smaller time frame and figure out what we are saying here. So we just have to wait and see what we should be expecting more on this, because we're currently on a downtrend. So I can say that, so this is right now it's a little bit confusing based on what it's actually giving as of the moment, but let me analyze based on that. There is an imbalance here that needs to be filled around this area right here that hasn't been filled yet. So I see a possible move for that imbalance to be filled. That's a possibility. And the way it's even the pattern, it's giving more of like a divergent, or some people call it divergent, and some people can call it more of like a descending pattern, to at least push to my 90% fib level around that area, which can also just work to that imbalance, to fill in that imbalance that needs to be filled. So we just have to wait and see what happens, but that is what I'm thinking might happen. But before we see, maybe we are thinking of a buy, we have to see a break of structure at least on this trend line right here, with an engulfing candle, possible retest around that area, a retest around that area to at least my 90% fib level, which is around this area, before we now can see what next. That's my first possible move. Let me draw a line here too, just to indicate what I think around this area too. So that's if you are going for a buy. These are like my $15 around that area and $16 around that area. That is what I'm saying. But like I said, just because of the way it's doing, that's why I think we might actually go for more of like a push to the buy, because of this pattern right here. But if we break structure, if I see more of a break of structure, I can draw a mini line here, because my overall is still around this level, which is my negative 27% fib level. So we might still continue to just push to the downside, even if it's drawing this pattern. no no one has 100% strategy, right? So there's still a possibility that we can continue to push to the downside, and I'll give you my instance of that. We can see this as a break of structure, this beautiful engulfing bearish candle, which means that there is more bearish momentum currently, right? And another one is because when we broke that structure, there was a break of structure too, and we retested that structure. We came back to retest that structure and fill in the imbalance that needs to be filled around that area and push to the downside. So that's also a possibility that we are now continuing to push to the upside. So if we are continuing to push to the upside, I might see something like a little bit more of, let me go to a smaller time frame just to see. I might see a little bit more of a push, then continue to downside, break the structure, then come and continue, and my target is around this level right here. So we just have to wait and see if it's going to push to the upside currently or downside. But those are just my both scenario, and I explained my reason why I thought we might go there. So if you are pushing to the downside, my first instant is 12 and my second instant is 13 and my second instant is 12 price. So that's just a quick analysis. We just have to wait to see more data. If I see more of a bearish momentum, then we'll continue, like I said. And there's also a possibility we might continue to push the upside, like I explained. And let me just do a quick recap. So these post targets are for my bullish direction. In case if we break that, based on what I am saying, there's a possibility we might buy for a while. And then for this target is my bearish momentum right here if it's going to the downside. So we just have to wait and see more data for us to now see what we are looking for. But this is just my analysis on AVAX. So hope this is insightful, guys. Don't forget to share, comment, and like, and I'll see you in my next analysis. Thank you for watching.